Booyah! Tippy time, my damies, and welcome to a special America's Day 4th of July holiday episode 2023 of Reviewedly Interrupted with me, your host, Pootie Tang, where for this special holiday about America, of course I gotta do a video review about the team that is America. The world police. Thank God we have them to police the world. This is so sarcastic and cynical and great. And like, I know that Trey Parker and Matt Stone talk about how it was absolutely horrible making it. That it was like a pain in the ass and they really did not enjoy the making of it. But the final product is fucking great. This movie is hilarious. Like, everybody knows the song. You know, at least that little first little bit. America. Coming to save the motherfucking day. Yeah, America. Freedom is the only way. Yeah. Yeah. I know that some of you watching this video sang the fuck yeah. I know you did it. I didn't even have to prompt you. You were going to sing it anyway. But yeah, you know, it's like, it's so tongue-in-cheek and just so sarcastic and cynical and just great. I mean, it's really a take on a lot of the stuff that was going on at the time. And, you know, it's just really, really wonderful. And I love it. It's just the whole thing with puppets. And everybody talks about the sex scene, of course. The sex scene is fucking great. But, you know, I'll get into more about how, like, you know, just even the little sets, the miniatures, all the little details that they put into this shit is just fucking great. Like, this had to have been a real pain in the ass to make because just the amount of detail they put in to all the little shit all over in this movie, you know, is just, you know, it came out so fucking great. It's just so epic. Because it's just like, it's goofy as shit and funny and just ridiculous, but so well made. It's like, holy fuck. And I think this one is actually it's edged into cult classic comedy territory. And it's like, yes, I posted on the video when I put it up. When you see this on YouTube's, the link is going to be for the Blu-ray. I know I am holding just the DVD copy. I am going to upgrade a lot of DVDs to Blu-ray as I can. It's just, there's so many movies I don't own that I would like to own also, and it's tough, man. It's like, basically, it's all jammed up, man. It's like the amount of movies like I would like to own, and you know, just the versions of movies too. We'll add that in there. Just the amount of movies that I would love to own versus how much I can actually get, and it bottlenecks and it jams up. But that's okay. But like even on DVD, it's just like I've watched this movie hella times. I love this movie. You know, I think I bust it out at least once a year. Not even around 4th of July or anything. I'd just be like, man, I want a really fucking funny movie. And then all of a sudden I'll be like going through my movies and I'm like, oh, fucking Team America. Every time. This is going to crack me up every time. It's just, it's got that South Park wit and everything, but just, you know, done in with the marionettes. The little puppets, the little puppet marionettes. And I love the little Kim Jong-il. I love the little Kim Jong-il puppet. He's funny. You know, and just the fact that it's almost kind of like a musical too, you know? Just a lot of like little singing numbers and musical numbers and shit. And I don't know. I'm glad to be watching it again because, like I said, it's just like I love this movie. It's funny as shit. And I'm always entertained watching this. And for my first 4th of July special holiday review, I think Team America World Police is a solid choice. You know, it's like there are some other choices that I'm like, oh yeah, you know, there is going to be some like and I'm not even talking about Independence Day. I'm not even talking about Independence Day. There's like some other movies I got, and I'm like, oh yeah, that takes place. That could work. Yeah, But it shall begin with Team America, World Police. Fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, Americas. It's Americas. I love you, Americas. I love it. I love you, Americas. I will put all the ketchup all over my French fries. I don't care. I don't know why I did that with the French accent, maybe because of the French part at the beginning. I don't know. But, all right, motherfuckers, I'm going to go watch this shit, and I'll get back to you. So, Team America, Wadata.
Today, just discovered. Be able to say goodbye.
Oh man, I love this fucking movie. This movie is so great. It's like every time I watch it, it's like, because I don't watch it like a super often, so it's like I forget some shit, but it's just like I love how insanely bloody it is and everything. Just like the death scenes are just crazy, and it's just like the songs, just Freedom Casabuco 5. It's like, it's so ridiculous and so great. The song about Pearl Harbor. Oh shit. It's just, and I forgot that it doesn't say it on the back here. So I totally forgot until I watched it again. The Kyoto brothers helped with the puppeteering and the stuff. The Kyoto brothers. You know who the Kyoto brothers are, right? No? Well, for those of you that do know, you know. And for those of you that don't, the Kyotos are the motherfuckers that they didn't just do the puppets and everything else and the effects. They also wrote and directed and everything else. Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which is an absolute classic. They also did the Critters. The Kyoto brothers did the Critters effects. That's one of the ones they just did effects on. But they did the Critters too. And then here they are. Team America, World Police. Oh my God, and the dialogue. Just so much of the dialogue is just so fucking hilarious. I mean, Trey Parker and Matt Stone are just some sarcastic, cynical motherfuckers. And I love the humor. It's so dark at times, But like, so dark, and then just like, at other times it's just so like, dorky fucking humor, and just what it says about a lot of things, like, how, like, obviously it's a big, like, a big thing about like society at the time, I mean, of course we had Kim Jong-il, like doing his shit, the precursor to Kim Jong-un doing his shit over in North Korea, where it was just kind of like, dude, this guy is like really on some shit. And, just like the megalomania of a dictator at the time that was just like fucking off the charts. And then America, about how like, we'll go into places and we'll kind of fuck it up and be like, you're cool now, right? All right, we're out. And it's like, yeah, we took care of business, but we kind of like just totally destroyed shit, which doesn't happen I don't know if it happens every time. I don't know. I'm not like studying this shit so I can make sure to make a good dissertation to y'all. But like, I know that there has been instances where we've gone in to help and then just kind of like, okay, problem solved, and then jet, I think it happened in Iraq, where it's like we were supposed to help rebuild, and we kind of just was like, okay, well, we took care of shit, like during the Gulf War or something. And just like kind of our attitude about like, fuck it, which, is, I'm not saying it's like the total American attitude, but there is like the stereotype. And, there are people that fit. That's the funny thing, is like I talk about stereotypes and I make fun of stereotypes because they're so ridiculous, because very rarely do you fit someone who just like totally is that fucking stereotype. And maybe they are a stereotype in one little bit, but not a total stereotype. You know what I'm saying? It's like the stereotypes people make up for each race, where it's like, no, because, well, what's fun, well, okay, I guess if there's like multiple stereotypes, you know, someone may be one, but it's like not all of them, where it's like we almost view, like when you start talking about stereotypes, you almost view that group as every stereotype, you know. But I don't know, it's like society's weird. We're weird fucking creatures. We're weird beings and everything. And very rarely do you encounter someone where it's just like, whoa, this person is a walking, talking fucking stereotype. And it blows your mind, because it actually doesn't happen all the time. And, you know, just the different stereotypes, you know, and it also plays on like how, like, you know, at the time, you know, oh, it's definitely these Arabs that are all the terrorists and everything, you know, and everything. But I don't know, it's a very big social statement, which South Park likes to do sometimes, but in a very cynical, a very sarcastic, sardonic kind of fucking way. And, oh, yeah, what about like when he first goes to that little cantina bar in the desert, you know, to first meet up with the terrorists to infiltrate them? Trey Parker and Matt Stone basically did their own little fucking cantina scene from Star Wars, which was kind of funny. But like, let's talk about like, okay, like they put in so much work, the miniature work, all the detail is just so fucking amazing. They did this whole fucking thing. I know they hated it. It was a pain in the ass, and I can see why. But they put in all this great work and actually made something that's like really fucking amazing to watch. It's just visually, it's fucking amazing. And one thing that cracked me up is like the scene when he's supposed to be going through the surgery and everything to make him look like he's Middle Eastern and everything. I mean, look at the detail that they put in to that little set piece for that scene, and all the detail they put into that just to have him come out looking like total shit, you know? I mean, that kind of stuff, I mean, for an end result, I mean, that's like comedy, you know, just, let's just say, like, of course it's film in general, whether it be comedy, horror, sci-fi, westerns, all that shit, right? But I'm just going to say comedy. If the end result is something that is like funny, I mean, I'm not talking about it's got to be like deranged or anything, you know, like some guy going around kicking people in the nuts, you know, like for real, you know, just to be a dick, you know. I'm talking about like fiction, like the comedy and the fiction and stuff, where the end result, if you are going to put in that much time and that much detail for an end result that gets such an amazing amount of laughs, all that is worth it, man. And this film is fucking excellent. I mean, every time I watch it, it just cracks me up to no fucking end, because I mean, it's got that South Park wit, which of course, if it's Trey Parker and Matt Stone, it's going to have that wit. Even like, if you're familiar with their older stuff, like Cannibal the Musical, which was a little goofier and a little more like, it wasn't as so like blah, you know, but it still had that wit and just goofiness about it and everything. And then Orgasmo, you know, just where it just has that certain style and wit, where it could be, like I was saying, goofy, almost like British type humor, where it's just like puns or something, and just goofy kind of stuff. And then just really dark also, just really dark humor. And then just some real sarcastic shit. It's like why I love their humor is it's always a blend of all these different kinds of humor. And they just blend it together seamlessly, where it's like, it's not just one style. It's not just like, okay, everything is just Monty Python-esque or something like that, you know? Oh, everything's dick and fart jokes. You know, no, it's like it mixes it up, and it's like my sense of humor is very varied, you know? I don't just watch one type of comedy movie. I like lots of different types of comedy, like horror. You know, I look at it as another genre where, like all the genres, but like I look at comedy as another genre where it's like you can get a full palette. You know, it's not just you can a charcuterie of comedy. You know, where you can sit there and you can pick which parts you want, which pieces you like. But me, I like to try a little bit of everything. I like this kind of humor, that kind of humor, you know. So it's like the variety. It keeps things fresh for me, you know. So I like to vary it up, and like their humor just in one movie, you know, encompasses so much of that. And so if you look at their whole breadth of work, it's like, oh yeah, you know. So I mean, this movie is actually like, you know, it's goofy, but it's so fucking well done. It really, really is. It's very well done, you know, and I know that we'll never see a sequel or anything remotely like this from Trey Parker and Matt Stone again, because they wanted to literally rip their own heads off from making it. If you've ever listened to the commentary, yeah, they hated making it. But it, like I said, the end result is just great. Like, everybody loves this fucking movie, you know, and it's fun. It's a very fun movie, especially if you smoke a little. You're just gonna laugh your ass off, man. I mean, it says outrageously, gut-bustingly hilarious. Rolling Stone said that, and I agree with Rolling Stone, even though I don't agree with a lot of stuff Rolling Stone puts in their magazine because I find it to just be boring. That statement is pretty great. Us Weekly, Team America is uproarious. Come down off your pedestal, Us Weekly. Okay, just say like super fucking funny. New York Post gave it 4 stars. Could it have gotten 5? Is this a 5-star deal and they only gave it 4? That's kind of misleading. That's that misleading media right there. I don't know. What's cool about this is the uncensored and unrated one, of course. So that sex scene, which is fucking great, but lots of special features on this. You know, Team America, an introduction. Then all these I want to say they're featurettes. You know. Building the world, crafting the puppets. This is a bunch of featurettes. I don't know if they all run together or whatever. Deleted and extended scenes, the animated storyboards, couple trailers. Yeah, and it's like I'm pretty sure the Blu-ray probably has the same ones or whatever. But like, I do want to get this on Blu-ray. Like I said before, I want to get everything on Blu-ray. Speaking of which, there's the movie I'm going to be doing in my next one is something that I have to get on Blu-ray because it is absolutely one of the most terrific horror films I've ever seen, and I love this fucking movie. And that is High Tension. That's what's going to be episode 26, motherfuckers. I really love this movie. I picked up this movie. I knew nothing about it. It was at Blockbuster in like a previously viewed when they were having a sale. I saw this cover, bitch covered in blood, all fuckered up with that motherfucker. And I'm like, I'm in. Let's go. Let's do this. So that's going to be episode 26, High Tension. Need this on Blu-ray. But yeah, okay, back to Team America. So I think this was actually a very fun first 4th of July holiday special episode movie for Reviewedly Interrupted. I think this was a perfect choice because, you know, I could have went with something serious. I think I got a couple horror that kind of fit in, but I'm glad I went with this one. It's so rock solid and so funny, and it's a great way to celebrate America with the team that is America. And I'd like to think that I used to be an asshole and now I'm more of a dick. So at least I'm not a pussy though. At least I'm not a pussy. Thank God. Smelling like fish all the time would suck. I'm watching myself. He was stupidly weird. This is nonsensical. Why are you still watching me? All right. Oh, I'm baked. Yeah, I gotta cut this. I gotta cut this off. I gotta get this going. All right, but I think I've signed your pity on the running kind for Team America World Police anyway. And yeah, if for some reason you haven't seen this, go fucking watch it. You're gonna laugh your ass off. If you love South Park, you will love this. And if you have seen it before, go fucking watch it again because you know it's funny as shit. So yeah, this has been the special 4th of July holiday episode 2023 of Reviewedly Interrupted with me, your host, Pootie Tang. Pootie Tang, yeah. Oh, I'm going to bounce it. I'm bouncing that. How do you like me now? And I'll see you with episode 26 here pretty soon. All right. Capichow. Motherfucker. Fuck yeah.